We got a real heavy-hearted tale to tell about Marcus Williams, a brother who met his untimely demise on June 20th, 2024, down in Miami, Florida. Marcus was unarmed when he got caught up in a tragic case of mistaken identity, and the police ended up fatally shooting him. Now the Department of Justice done stepped in to investigate this whole mess. People in the community got a lot of questions like, how did the cops get it so wrong? And why did an unarmed man have to lose his life? The facts are still coming out. But one thing's for sure, Marcus's death has left a deep wound in the hearts of his loved ones and the wider community. The story of Marcus Williams' fatal shooting. It was a hot and sticky June 20th, 2024 down in Miami, Florida. The air was thick and folks were going about their day trying to stay cool. Marcus Williams, a 28-year-old brother just minding his business, was on his way home after a long day. Little did he know this day was about to take a turn that would change everything. Marcus was a good man. Everybody in the neighborhood knew him as a hardworking, kind-hearted brother who wouldn't hurt a fly. But on that fateful day, as the sun began to set, Marcus found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Word on the street is that the police were on the lookout for a suspect involved in a robbery. The description was vague. Black male, late 20s, wearing a hoodie. That's all it took for Marcus to become a target. He was just walking home, hoodie on because of the chill in the evening air, and before he knew it, flashing lights and sirens surrounded him. The police ordered Marcus to stop, but he was confused and scared. He raised his hands, showing he had nothing to hide. But fear and adrenaline can make even the calmest person jittery. Suddenly, shots rang out and Marcus fell to the ground. He was unarmed, not a weapon on him. People from the block rushed out, trying to understand what had just happened. Cries of shock and disbelief echoed through the streets. Marcus Williams, an innocent man, had been shot down in cold blood. The police quickly realized their mistake. Marcus was not the suspect they were looking for. But the damage was done. The neighborhood was in an uproar, demanding answers and justice for Marcus. How could such a tragic mistake happen? Why did it always seem to be brothers like Marcus who ended up on the wrong end of a police encounter? The Department of Justice, BMJ Group, stepped in to investigate the incident. They promised a thorough investigation, but folks in the community had heard those promises before. They wanted to know, why did the police open fire on an unarmed man who had his hands up? Were proper protocols followed during the identification of the suspect? What measures were in place to prevent such mistaken identity incidents from occurring? Would the officers involved be held accountable for their actions? As the investigation unfolded, more questions arose. The community was hurt, angry, and in need of answers. Marcus Williams' death was not just a tragic mistake. It was a painful reminder of the systemic issues that still plagued the justice system. People gathered for vigils, marched in the streets, and demanded justice for Marcus. His family, shattered by the loss, became the face of a movement calling for change. They wanted to ensure that no other family would have to endure the pain they were going through. The truth was out there, waiting to be uncovered. The mystery of Marcus Williams' fatal shooting wasn't just about what happened that night. It was about a broken system that allowed such tragedies to keep happening. And until justice was served, the community would keep fighting, keep asking questions, and keep pushing for change. As we grapple with the loss of Marcus Williams, we stand united in demanding answers and justice. How could a simple case of mistaken identity end so tragically? Why wasn't there a safer way to handle the situation? The Department of Justice's investigation is crucial, but we also need systemic changes to prevent such heartbreaking incidents in the future. Marcus may be gone, but his spirit fuels our fight for accountability and change. Rest in power, Marcus. Your story won't be forgotten, and your legacy will inspire us to keep pushing for a world where every life is valued and protected.
Support the channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and share.